Looks like we're good. Hello. Good evening, Merry Christmas, and welcome to part 21 of our Deathless Randomizer series, base game and DLC edition. We are on a fresh run. I have done a full, complete reinstall of my game, as well as of the randomizer. You know what? Now that I'm mentioning that, let me go back and double check the randomizer settings, make sure I have everything correct here. Let's see. So we have, I have 20% logic on, or bias. Let me not do that. 247, just like last time. I made it to where I can just do required areas from Kale and not item exact markers. It's all good. Replacing major bosses, minor bosses, world, knight, dragon, everjail, major, minor, world, knight, blah, blah, blah. Everything is shuffling. I did remove size restrictions for arenas, so we can fight large bosses in closets again. I don't know if I had that on prior. Horse blinders for the DLC for the Abyssal Woods, so that we can at least ride Torrent in the Abyssal Woods. It's still a death sentence against the Madness Boys, so we'll have to deal with that on normal terms. Sorry, just doing something on my phone here. I just sent somebody a message. Okay, and then for this, allow unwieldable. Randomize everything. Okay, yeah, everything looks good here. So I'm gonna rerun this seed. Run a new seed. Hopefully we didn't have anything good there. Yeah, I don't want bias on. It shifts things toward bosses, which is not truly random. Also, I got some more art for my wall while this is running. Do that. We got a Vike poster and Godskin Noble. And on my other wall over here, which you can't see because I'm out of space over here, basically. I have one with Radon and Melania. And these are displays, which is awesome. Hashtag not sponsored. But I can shift them around if I want to. And I probably will at some point. Those are not final sections, by the way. I know it doesn't look great the way they are, but I am working on it. Don't worry about it. I also have a poster of the Erd Tree that I need to find a spot for. I'll likely move some of the posters, the football poster and stuff, to this wall over here, and I'll put that over there. So I can have all my Elden Ring stuff in the background. Alright. Get rid of that. And we are fresh and on our way. But yeah, after I got those, I was like, alright, it's time. I took down that shelf that was on the wall back there. That's been there since I was like, I don't know, very young. Alright. Important to note, I did not install Seamless Co-op with this. Oh, Vagabond's looking very good, so we already have a parry shield, Smith Script shield, and dual Euporias. Now, one thing that's not great about dual Euporias is Euporia has, whenever you use the luster, if you build up luster on both, let's say I do a bunch of jump attacks or something, if I use Euporia Vortex on one of them, it drains the buff off of both at the same time, which kind of sucks. Honestly, not bad. Man Serpent Shield, I think, has parry at base. If so, I actually may go with this. Let me double check and make sure it does. Hello? Alright. Man Serpent Shield comes with no skill. Brutal. Well, we got balls on the bandit too. Starfists are great. Noble S stock. Iron Greatsword is excellent. Swift Spear, Spirit Glaive. Scoundrel is not good. And then the Grave Scythe on the Wretch. So Vagabond's looking good because of the parry shield, and both Beastclaw Greathammer and Troll's Hammer are okay weapons. I'm not super excited about Beastclaw Greathammer just because it's got that faith requirement on it, but it's alright. God, if this just had parry, this would be perfect. The Messmer Soldier Axe is an okay weapon. What are our keepsakes looking like? Bolt Drake. Rock Grease. Largely useless. I'll probably take the Kukris. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with. I think we're just gonna go with Vagabond. This is also a bleed weapon. The shield is, so we can roll with it. It's Christmas Day. Oh, this has my base game characters. Okay, cool. We have Nicola, Melania, Ronnie. Just a random one that looked cool that I grabbed. We go. Yeah, my other one that was using the Seamless Co-op DLL, I only really had the Melano one. Alright, so let's see here. Troll's Hammer needs 1 faith and then some strength. Troll's Hammer will likely be what we wind up using. Alright. Let's get to it. Now that's what we're going to wind up using for now. We're obviously not going to lock into this weapon like perma. And also probably just use the shield for... Oh wow, that's not what I wanted to do. That's fine. Use the shield as a weapon for this boss and see... We could possibly kill with it. This is a bleed weapon. Depends on how... This is Theo? I mean, Magma Worm's totally doable, but Theo's a standard and is annoying. It's certainly not going to be quick. We'll say that. Oh, will he fall off? Okay, dude. Hit him, dude. Can't see that lava either. I'm dead. Okay. Camera souls. It's fine. Yeah, I can stay there. Okay, that's Alberic's. I have 2 different spell buffs on. Pretty sure these increase... Oh, no, they don't. Never mind. I know the Alberic's set increases Thorn Sorceries. I was looking at my buffs, trying to... Oh! Well, Dragon Scale Blade's an excellent weapon. Could do that. 20 dex is doable. 7 levels. It's less than what we needed for the Beast Claw, and I think similar to what we need for the Trolls. Because for Trolls, we're going to need... so we need 28. Is that just a duelist? That sucks. Yeah, it's just a duelist. Brutal. Oh, shh. Hold on. Oh, God. System. Where's gameplay? See, I went into my settings and everything was on. Video tutorials off, HUD on. Okay. Well, the shadows seem to be fine. Let me change my shadow settings back to maximum. So it's not my graphics card dying. Because over on like Stormville Castle Cliffs and stuff, and just like random places would be flickering. So I guess, yeah, it was just some conflict with either Seamless Co-op, the way it was installed, or something. Yeah, it's looking much better.
And I can also see that you're red wine. I am Carlin.
That first, and see what you got. It's got this Zweihander. Okay, this Zweihander's really good. I think we can... yeah, we can wield that off jump. That actually might be a good one to start with. A $100 golden seed. What do I have here? I don't have enough money, I don't think, to get this Zweihander. Even if I were to sell off a bunch of stuff. So... I think we'll just come back for that once we do have the money for it. Because honestly, the Zweihander is a weapon that's super good. Doesn't require an Ash of War to be good either. So we can just R1s and R2s, and if we find a good Ash of War for it, excellent. I will at some point want a good Ash of War for range or spell, one of the two. Whatever. Oh, Deathbird. Oh, Shadow Dog. Okay, so this does not have the poking katana moveset. Stamina, bro. Twice. Dogs. Well, at least the Grey Bird stayed over there. Yeah, I was not running that dog. With this level of endurance. I cannot run this guy. Wrath from Afar. That's an interesting one. Wrath from Afar kind of solves my problem on the bridge. If we can cast it. But we don't have a seal, obviously. We started off as Vagabond. So we've got good starting stats. But we don't have good equipment, really. All I have is this parry shield. Bing. That's the big one, though. We love having a parry shield. There's so many bosses that are, I don't want to say trivialized, but they're made so much easier by having a parry shield. Alright. We have Lightning Melina. Let's go.
I can turning to aid you. You need to the foot. Then it summoned me. I bequeath.
Thank you.
It will some torrent. Treat him with.
Ooh, it's raining. Rain is good. Makes me harder to detect. I am stealth. Okay, good blows. The Zweihander's also, it's a colossal sword. But it's relatively light for a colossal. It's only like, oh, bird. You already detected me? Bro, that's cringe. Okay. I don't know if I can get this, but I'll try. The clutch dodges. Oh, not backstep. Fucking go forward. Oh no. Not the Botha. Hopefully it doesn't follow me down here. Most enemies don't. There are some that are kind of cringe though. Brave Violence. Okay. Purge! Oh god. Stop. I'm gonna run to Bach. Because this guy's gonna chase for a while. And I don't feel like dealing with him at the Grace. Hopefully he doesn't chase all the way to Bach.
Oi! You
It's over
there.
to. Oh.
Could you help us out, Cully?
Yeah, he did not follow us all the way
You
to
will
Bach.
just thank you. I was put and I ended up. Oh, when they and so this is all I hope.
278s, okay. I'll take that. Didn't drop anything. Birds hitting us with the backing up, backing up. Oh, you're not gonna reset. Okay. Hopefully he'll just walk away a little bit and I can just tap the Grace. Or I can bait him away. That'll do. Okay. Got rid of him. Already off to a swimming start. So we need 5,500 gold for this Viander. And then upgrade materials after that. That's alright, that's all the spending aids we need now. Rune Arc, okay. I need to turn off the recent items tab, that's gonna throw me off real bad. Dude, that's sick. Cragblade's awesome. It's huge for bosses, anyway. It's a good overall, actually. Oh. Oh, that's good. Pretty sure Rykard's is 40 or 50k. It's one of the good ones. Okay, so we don't have to commit to this Viander if we don't want to, then. We can absolutely use the Dragon Scale Blade or Beastclaw Greathammer. We would just need the 9 Faith. I think we already have the strength requirement for it, two-handing. We would be pumping strength as our primary stat anyway, if we were to do that. Let's not commit anything too hard yet. I am going to go ahead and pop that. Okay, hold on. Mark new items on, new items tab off. Okay. We'll go ahead and pop this and get some big ski here. $25 should be good enough for now, and then we can use the rest for shopping and more stats later when we decide on a weapon.
Only to have, did you know? It's
But
quite
Roderick, yeah, looking good.
You've been heading to entice well that, but I don't have. It's scared. I want on nothing. Can you take?
Thank you for the $2. Bruh. Yeah, let's take a look at some more checks first, see if we find another weapon we'd rather commit to. I'm more than happy to use the Beastclaw Greathammer if we find a seal as well. With some sort of ranged option to go along with it. That would be ideal. Or if we find a really good int weapon and we get a staff to go along with it, that would work too. But I definitely want some sort of ranged, especially before we go to Karia Manor. Yeah, what up, Shocks? Charizard, Gold Charizard EX. I presume that's some sort of very rare thing. I have functionally no knowledge of Pokemon TCG. But Charizard is cool. So, Pog. Hell yeah. One of the 3 rarest. Hell yeah. There you go. Power Receptor is not a weapon we're looking to commit to. So that's a pass for me, dog.
Name's but let me ask, are you here
Does
your
your
fate despite
You can't use it because you don't have the Charmeleon.
any intro?
Rough.
Now's the time.
Suffering from success right there. Ooh, Dane's footwork. Hand to hand is really good. I'll grab it. It's cheap. And we can actually just go ahead and use that now while we're running around. Oh! Bro did not leave his catapult at home. Oh my god. Okay, not in front of him anymore. Ooh, the drip. Get the Letta drip online early, bro. Woo. It's huge. 0.13% per card.
Oh, I am pleased. My thanks.
You got those gacha game.
Don't dally. Give it your all.
Some gacha game hours right there, man.
So that's well,
Hell yeah. We love blessing RNG around here. One of my favorite things about the horseback dry leaf arts, or that is that your Dane's footwork, is that you get your heavy attack, charged heavy attacks. You just hold your hand out and you just slap the shit out of somebody as you go by. It's amazing.
Are you here as a customer?
You think they're ugly? Oh, that sucks. Okay, Greatsword of Solitude's an option as well. We don't have the strength requirement for it yet, but we could easily get it. We'll grab the Golden Seed though. He's got a Smithing 5 as well. I'm kind of down to just commit to the footwork. Dane's footwork's a sick weapon. We could put like a Keen affinity on it and go full dex, or we could keep it like quality affinity and do like a split. But I do much rather have weapons that are heavy. Is that a Leonin? Can't tell what you are. Oh. Oh, it's Sanguine Noble. It's using its weapon as like a cane. I'm so confused. I literally couldn't see what it was. I tend to like weapons that have a lot more stagger than this does. Which is why I was really looking at this Vihander. Vihander also has like the two-handed light attacks that have like a sweep to them, but it also has the heavy attacks for poking, which are really nice. Oh, there's an ancient dragon down there. Cool. Ooh, more remembrance money. Huge. West America, okay. Yeah, you can throw them at Discord at some point. Take a look. So more remembrance money really gives us free reign of whatever we want to commit into. Okay, that crap gets to live because he's too short. Short king privilege over here. The Dane's footwork does have the bonus of being... It does have a weapon art with, like, infinite hyper armor, though, which is both good and bad. Like, I can get myself in some trouble with this against some multi-hit moves, like the... I think the one that we saw probably the biggest offense was whenever I was doing the Faith run with the Sacred Relic Sword. I hit the Sacred Relic Sword Ashivore whenever a Ghost Flame Dragon was erupting, and I got hit by it like 7 times at once and almost died because I hyper armored through all of it. Alright, let me check out Discord and see what we got here. So the left one is the one that you pulled, and the right one is the regular one? It's a 3D hollow, okay. I don't know, I mean, it's not bad. I think I like the regular one better, personally. Oh, the right one's the rare one. Yeah, I like the right one the better. Personally. I like the background on it. Is the left one the one you pulled, or the right one, or did you get both? Left ones you got? Yeah. Yeah, I do like the right one better, personally, but that's just reference. Alright. Let's go get... Chemo check. Like, I don't think the right one looks bad. I just like the background of the left, or the left. I don't think the left one looks bad. I just like the background of the right one more. $60 Pokegold for 10 packs. I mean, if you're not spending real money on it, go for it. Do whatever you want. If you are spending real money on it, just make sure you're not spending money you can't afford. I'm a person who will absolutely spend money on my hobbies, but that's me buying stuff like magic cards for decks. I picked up a mini for my D&D campaign, finally. I am absolutely loaded up on dice. Spending money on your hobbies is a-okay, as long as you can afford it. Bro, there's so much early remembrance money here. That's crazy. Another Somber 2. I did gloss over the fact that we picked up the Thorny Cracked tier, but I didn't mention anything. Yeah, that's definitely making me lean more toward a faster weapon like Dane's Footwork, so we can easily build up that multi-hit buff. Because every swing on the hand-to-hand is multi-hit. Hey, Luna. If it's just as expensive as actual cards, I mean, I guess if you're gonna spend on it, spend on whatever you're whatever you're comfortable with, I guess. Rusty Key. Merry Christmas to you too, Luna. And Merry Christmas to you too, Shocks. I know the day's passed, but in Germany, but it's still Christmas here. Flowerstone Gavel's an interesting one. That's also a very strong weapon. I'm gonna pick that up while I'm just sitting here. Yeah, I know the day's passed, but I still got about 4 hours of Christmas left. Merry Chrysler to you too. You got great gifts? Hell yeah, I'm glad to hear it. I got them too. I got a couple of them hanging up behind me here. The 2 posters on the far side there are new. I've got to reorganize them, though. I don't like the way they look there. They're not in a good place. But we're working on it. I had to take down the shelf that was up there and to make room for more. And I have other things I need to hang up too that I've not gotten around to. Gotcha time, hell yeah! Blessed be. Jesus be with you. Pocket. Awesome, I have 0 talismans. That's good. Fucked up the jump. I fucked it up again. How am I this bad? Oh, God. 1,400 hours, by the way. There we go. Took a nap after hanging out with people. I feel that. Oh boy, here we go. Fat Palm Blast here. Infinite Hyper Armor. Bop, bop. Boom. Oh, hello. Huge Palm Blast here again. Oh, that hurts so bad. Probably would have died if I hadn't already dumped some points into Vig. Oh god, you have a torch bolt. You are standing next to an explosive barrel, sir. I don't think you understand what kind of danger your life is in. Did you out? Hell yeah. Oh, okay. Well, you can stay in there. That blue item is not worth it. Oh, you already have the CD? Oh, that sucks. But hey, I mean, at least you know what you got him was on the right track. Right? Oh, these weapons soon. Yeah, I'm really feeling committing to the Dane's footwork. I have to see how it performs against like Knights and Omens stuff, but yeah. Head to bed. Alright, night Chucks. Thanks for stopping by. Oh wow, we already have the full Haligtree medallion. That's actually pretty sick. Is it sick though? If we have full Haligtree medallion this early, that's not. The logic could very well put our second Great Rune somewhere in, like, the Haligtree or something. Which could be really awkward. That would put us in a really high-scaled area before we're ready to be there. We're gonna hope that's not the case. And it will be a last resort, but we haven't. Just something we have to keep in mind. Cool. Spinning 4. Cool. Rot boluses. Nice. Spinning 2. Money. And this boluses. Onsbox Road. Alright, well, we already have the Let It Drip online, so we're not looking to change that. That's just a regular guy. It's unfortunate. If that had been the dismounter guy, that would have been a really nice spot to have him. Because we're never going to have to come back to this area again. And there's only 2 of those in the entire game. Maybe 3? Maybe 3, actually. At least 2. Golden Slam. Steel Wire Torch. Note about land squirts and some finish organizing. Yeah, I got like some clothes, which is nice. I honestly don't expect people to get me anything for Christmas. And my family's always been one to do practical gifts, which I'm A-okay with. Got some clothes, which was nice. Mostly because I don't shop for myself. Ever. So when I get clothes and stuff like that, it's really nice. I want this Trina's Lily, so I went back for that. And then I got those disc plates, which look really nice. They look really awesome. I'm a big fan of those. A lot of Terrifier merch, like... what? Blanket, bowl, chopstick set, gift pack. Thing that looks like a VHS. Okay. Very cool. Let me go ahead and load up my physic here. So we have the Thorny tier available.
Might I bend your ear? My name is a servant's light, but I swear my good father decided him. The servants, they've since come. I fear it's please. Would you mind my soul with please? Thank them, please.
Okay. Ringrot Knight winging light rings at me. Funko Pop Ronnie, let's go. Staff Avatar. Upward. Poison Cooking. Okay. Egon's Wolves. Alright. Let's make it nighttime, check the boss here, check the vendor. Like good stuff. Estelle. Okay. I'm down to not have Estelle in the pool. Estelle's not a boss that's hard in particular, but Estelle is a boss that is annoying. Estelle is also a boss that is aggro to me. Go reset that, put him away. He also breaks in a lot of arenas. Like, he's got a really long body that can get caught up on a lot of things. So not having to actually fight him in an arena is nice. I'll grab some crystal darts. 4 of those is enough for... I'll grab a backup. It's enough for Watchdog shenanigans. Check up at the tower. Head down to Castle Morn. That was totally worth. Unfortunately, there's no way to tell the difference between the Estelles because they have the exact same model. So we won't know if that's the Snowfield Estelle with the one-shot grab or if it's the regular Estelle that just doesn't have the one-shot grab. But yeah, I'm being pretty liberal with my money in the early game here because I don't... I'm fairly certain I'm committing to the Dryleaf Arts. Not the Dane's Footwork. And I don't have any stat requirements to meet, basically. And I have 3 remembrances. Totaling out to a little over 100k, I think. I'm pretty sure Moog is either 30 or 40. And Godric's is 20. So it should be either right at 100 or a little bit above it. We just have a few more checks to run, so if we find a weapon that we're really into somewhere along the way, we can look at some options that have relatively high requirements because of how much early money we have. Because I've got I can dupe the Remembrance. We still have Grail to kill, and 2 other Remembrances other than the duped one. So we've got plenty of money to work with for early stats. Boy, spirit calculus. I hear a dragon. Maybe it's somewhere over there. Answer. That's a good one. It's a big status weapon. Scarlet Rot. Low requirements on it. Takes like 20 dex, I think. Is it? Yeah, 20 dex. It's infusable too, so we can make it into a bleed weapon with like passive rot buildup. Something to consider. I'm not super sold on wanting to do that right now, but it's something we can do. It's also a light thrusting sword, just a regular thrusting sword, so its moveset's pretty fast. Could definitely work well with the multi-hit talisman, or multi-hit tier. Jade head check. Right here. Fresh as of like 4-ish hours ago. And Merry Real Christmas to you too. Hopefully you got something you wanted today, be it material or spiritual. Ooh, lightning infusion. Dex. Beat. Oh! I've been dismounted by the dismounter. I don't hate the lightning infusion for these and just going full dex. It can be a pretty solid damage option. Lightning's also boosted by a lot of stuff. Knight's armor. He come on. Ooh, you missed. Yeah, I mean, we're gonna do the remembrance regardless. I'm like 90% sure Rykard's is 50k. I honestly don't remember. I'm gonna check out when I pop it. This one just happens. See if I something. What are we doing here? Walk this way. Keep that Ludwig research. Is that enough? No. Swept the wind. A lot of it's pretty high up. Oh, give me a second. Where door? It's right open. Nice. They pop Mogs. I know Godric's is only 20k. so definitely we'll do bar cards here. Let's see here. I haven't picked up any talismans, have I? No. Still on the hunt. I believe I've passed more kukris in a shop as well, if not infinite kukris somewhere, which is excellent. I think they're expensive though.
There's been a how can I?
I'm not a fan of that. Sacred tier, good. Sovereignty. That's a really good attribute. Grab this in case you want to do Keen Affinity. We'll dismount to kill you, grab. Nothing from any of us. Sucks. That's not happening. We have a Somber 1 and 2, which is great because we're using a smithing weapon. Okay. Let's go Beach Merchant, and then I guess off to Grails. Just go ahead and pump stats. After we check Beach Merchant, we'll pump stats. If Beach Merchant has a weapon I care about, then we'll do that. But outside of that, we're going to go ahead and get some Vig and Endurance and Dexterity. That's a big dragon. Oh, God! Please do not. Okay, Jesus fuck. Can you not? What's this beach? I need my horse to not die. Cool. Get up. Out of here. Jesus Christ. First off, I don't think I've ever seen one of those little dink-dink nerds jump that fast at me after I landed. I literally couldn't move. Esthard Spears, Crimson Amber Medallion, Pot. Okay. Esthard Spears is nice, but we don't have a seal yet, so not super relevant. Yeah, so let's go ahead and pump stats here. Can you put the Crimson Amber? It's only like 7% health, I think, but it's better than nothing, I guess. Do that. I have a bunch of money in my inventory too, so let me use those. Should have sold it to the merchant when I was there, but think about it. We'll leave some of the smaller runes for buying from vendors. So got another 85k to work with. Sure, that looks good. And then, can I change the affinity on this? Technically, but I would lose Palm Blast. Wonder if I can duplicate Palm Blast at Round Table. We're gonna find out soon. Fucking ancient dragons everywhere, man. Ooh, an Nerd Tree avatar, that's super free. Unless it's the splitting one, but it's impossible to tell until you get it to the right HP threshold. You know, I maybe should have waited to get those stats until we went to Round Table. I didn't really think about that. I was like, oh yeah, I'm just going to go straight to Grail and be done. But we still have to go here. There's one more shop to look at, which has the most items.
If you had. It seems torrent, whereas there is, but I can take gathering. Very let my hand.
But I mean, we only allocated like 6 dexterity levels. Everything else was HP and endurance. So, not anything that I'm not happy to have put in. Speaking of endurance, we should be able to wear some heavier stuff if I have it. Let's see what Goran's got in terms of end camps.
By the way, you most time you are well.
Discus of Light, I guess, is okay. Frozen Lightning Spear is pretty good. Rotten Breath's pretty good.
May the Golden Order.
Nothing standoutish though. Prayer Book, Smithing 3s, and Somber 5, but no weapons. I'm going to grab the Fire Prelate Bonds. It's relatively cheap and very strong. Yeah, everything else is pretty negligible. We do have a couple things we wanted to pick up off Kale. Specifically, I think he had a $100 seed and the crafting kit we need to get to. And I guess I'll take the Bewitching Branches too. Those are really nice. Let me see if I can duplicate Palm Blast with the Lost Ashes Spore we found. I hope we can.
You no matter how you.
Fuck, we can't. Oh, I can't put Cragblade on it either. Man, that sucks. And we don't have any smithing ones. Alright. That's that, I guess. Alright, at this point, we've seen enough checks to dedicate to a weapon, so we're gonna go all in. And at this point, I mean, we got damage is gonna come from weapon level, not stats early on. So I'm gonna worry about more survivability stats now than anything else. Especially considering the caliber of bosses that we have in... oh, you are already aggroed. Okay. Looks like we got an orange into the tree here. Hog. Roberts? Ah, unworn. Okay. Let's still a great rune. I'll mark it off whenever I get to the next race, and I am safe. But based on the quality of bosses that we have in Dragon Barrow, it'll be nice to get some... Oh, Magma Worm's super easy too. Magma Worm can go wrong pretty quick though. If you just get bumped into lava, and it takes a couple of times, you can die pretty easily. But you are perpetually in rain in Dragon Barrow, so that is something to keep in mind. I'm gonna wait for him to turn around and start walking again. I don't want him facing me whenever I start going by. Hello? There we go. So he's gonna turn around as he goes, and then he's gonna do his thing. Yeah, both of those are pretty free. We know Theo is at the... That's the short sword, not the great sword. We know Theo is at the tutorial boss. Oh, Pumpkinhead? Huge. First playthrough. Drip. Let me check the night boss here. If this is something else that's free, I think once we get like, we'll rush up to 50 big and come back and kill a bunch of bosses here for some more levels. Can't tell what that is, but they're running directly toward me. But it's clearly an NPC boss of some sort. I'm not interested in an NPC boss of any sort. Except for Rick. But Rick's not really an NPC. Rick's definitely just a regular enemy. If we find Rick at the tree, that would just be the nut. Like, actually insano bosses here. Like, we could maybe dagger loop Rick at +0 and just kill him. That is not Rick. That's PK. Oh god. No thank you. We do have the Sacred Wet Blade, though, if we wanted to try killing PK, but I'm really not interested. PK is not on my list of bosses I care to ever fight. His moveset is way too dank and way too jank. Alright, so we have smithing 2s, and we have 2 smithing 3s in shop. We have 0 1s at the moment. I'm gonna check the couple of enemies over to the side here, and the skull before we go fight. That's a pretty free enemy to kill. That's a dragon on the bridge, on the cliff. What else is over here? Another, just like, random soldier dude. Okay. That's a glintstone dragon from Adula's place. But there's all the smithing 2s we need. Although I'm pretty sure we had those already. But that's definitely more than enough now. That's a Messmer soldier, a wolf, and a torch pole soldier. Okay. Yeah, we've actually got some really easy targets here. Do I have a... No, I don't have a Foulfoot or a Horn Tender, so let's just get to it. Yeah, it's with these smaller enemies, it's really easy to just stagger lock them. I'm gonna go around this way because I really don't want to deal with that Messmer soldier. Is the last enemy. Well, not last, obviously. There are plenty of other enemies I'd rather not fight over just a regular Messmer soldier. Just a skeleton? It's one of the Farum skeleton soldiers, but it's not a beefy one. He doesn't have any sort of poise or hyper armor like the other big ones do, so... And I think we're gonna go bleed for the rest. It's shitty because it's a bleed shield, but it's a bleed weapon nonetheless. Let's just look on horseback. Oh, that's good. Takes like no stamina to swing either. Like that. That bleed build-up change is pretty significant. We're probably only getting about 50k from this. Yeah. It's just more health. Then let's go do the rest of the dragon barrow checks. So we're on the hunt for smithing ones. I would really like to find some here and not have to go to Liurnia for it. Really like to not have to go to Liurnia just to get smithing ones. If not, we may just hot swap to the dragon scale blade and level it up until we find smithing stones. Brave bird. That damage. Holy fuck, that's a lot of damage. Stopped. I just wanted the blue. I was gonna try and palm blast and knock it out of the air, but I would have died if I did that. Holy fuck. Get me out of here. Could have expected that. I'm still in Dragon Barrow, and I am only at, like, 36 big. Smithing 2. More smithing 2s, bro. Where are the ones? Please. I have, like, 15 smithing 2s. 17. I need 3. Ugh. That's big pain. Big, big pain. This is the seed of the 2s. How's the game running? Incredibly. We're doing pretty good. Haven't seen any shadow mishaps yet, so it seems, as we say, the storm has passed. Also, welcome. I know it's not Christmas for you anymore, but Merry Christmas. I've still got 3 hours left.
Well, there's been a... How can I?
Deck this left. Okay. Wrong. Major there. On to the Caleb checks. If we find a boss in Caleb, like if the X-Ix replacement is something like relatively easy, then I think I'm down to go level up Dragon Scale Blade, at least a +2. I don't know if I have a Somber 3 yet or not. No, I don't know it, but we can at least +2 the Dragon Scale Blade and then go kill it. But because we're minus so many smithing stones right now, we don't have... Well, we can't upgrade this weapon at all. And even when we can, I can only get it to a max of +8. Like, look at the smithing stones here, man. We got 17 smithing 2s. And, like, nothing else. No 1s to get started. We got a couple of 3s in the shop. And, like, a 5. That's all I remember. It's brutal. But we're wanting to commit to Dane's footwork here. As our weapon of choice. Will we maybe Dragon Scale Blading for a little bit?
Well, you please. I'm angry.
Ancient Seed. There's a tier there as well that I can't afford. Did Magro. There's a great bow soldier, I just didn't want to be getting shot at while I was traversing here. I'm gonna swap it to nighttime from here. I keep forgetting that this grazing exists, and I've run past it multiple times going to Cathedral with Dragon Communion. Ooh, go away. We do have a charged Ash of War. Bomb Blast. It's pretty sick. Not something we spam, but it's alright. Alright, who do we have at X-Ix? We have Ramina. Interesting, but no. And our night boss is... Erdtree Avatar. Pretty free, but also not very lucrative. Like, Ramina's a pretty free boss, but X-X's scaling is a little weird. Like, you get almost 40k runes from X-Ix, but... Oh, there's a Rune Bear in there. I saw you, Mr. Rune Bear. Haven't seen me yet. Check the incants. Nothing good. Have Rune Bear back where he came from. Get the fuck out of here. Right. So we're going to be dexterous this run. The Dane's footwork is mostly a dexterity-based weapon. It says D in both right now, but It gets better with Dex as it goes. We'll likely wind up with the lightning attunement.
Buying or selling?
Ooh, Shriek of Sorrow's a good one. Another seed. Wonderful Kukri gameplay, thank you. I've been cooking on my stealth tactics for my upcoming Rogue D&D campaign. Is that ancient hero of Xammer? It is, yeah. Okay. So not too exciting with the bosses that have been removed from the pool over here, but it's alright. Let me go check what this is. There's not a bunch of threatening enemies around it. It's $8. Wow. $9. Oh, getting paid. I'll have to go back and double check the weapons we have available. Or not weapons, smithing stones. Just make sure I didn't miss the ones in the shop. But I mean, leveling up Dragon Scale Blade is not the end of the world by any means. It's a katana. It's somber. It's not going to cost a lot to upgrade. So let's go do that, I guess, real quick, and then we'll head to Margit. Oh, fuck. We have half the Hallowed Tree Medallion. I forgot about this. Headshot, please. Enemy fell, it says. I probably should have just stuck with the footwork, honestly, since they're both unupgraded, but Bandit's Curve Sword. Interesting. Where was the great enemy? Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't know why they lied to me like that. Alright, let's check the shops one more time, make sure I didn't miss any smithing stones. We have the 2 3s right there. We have the 5 right there. More 2s. We got a Somber 4, but there's no Somber 3, so it's not particularly useful. We also didn't find the Somber Bell. Oh, I'm not quite done in Caelid, actually. There's the, there's 3 checks in Celia that I forgot to do. Alright. I'll go ahead and upgrade this to +2, and then we'll go back.
I took you no matter. Lay out your own.
Alright. Back to Celia. Yeah, if I feel like basically no-hit gaming, we can go do the Erdtree avatar right outside of Bestial Sanctum. I could probably survive a hit, but it's going to take me like 7 flasks to top back off, so yeah, it's gonna be a tough one. So I'm gonna jump past this dragon down the cliff here. We won't take fall damage where we land. Huge. There is a troll and a rune bear over there I'm not happy about. They don't seem to care that I exist, so it's fine. Yeah, this is what actually making good decisions when you play the game looks like. Not trying to run past an abductor virgin on a tree branch whenever you have a lightning weapon in your hand. I should have just cleared that tree. Like, with the Stormhawk axe run. I definitely should have just cleared off the tree and been good to go. Could have killed everything on there. Could have stun-locked the abductor virgins that were there. Killed the crab. Not had to worry about the sleep timer or nothing like that. Oh. We're smithing twos! Haha! Haha! Ha. Jesus Christ. Here, and then we get this. There's a giant crab down there. It's gonna be annoying. Wonder if I can distract it away. I should be able to before I go down. See if you'll hear this. Yes. I'm hoping that lion did too. I only had about 600 runes, so I'm okay losing those for a free teleport back to not being the fuck near them anymore. We don't have a roar-based skill, so we don't need the roar medallion. That should be everything, so let's go head to March. I think kukris are probably the single best utility item in the game. The shackles in a casual playthrough are like an honorable mention, but in a challenge run setting, like kukris are invaluable in most locations. I'm just gonna ignore all of the bad shit that's happening around me and just keep running forward. Verge. Talking an awful lot of shit for someone who's in lightning sword distance, bird. Alright. I don't know why I checked the level up menu. I just chunked all my runes by leaving via Memory of Grace. Alright, let's do this. Who we got first? Torch Tree Sentinel. Again, we had him here last time. Super early, I can't believe I missed.
Thou art passing skill. Warrior blood must truly run in thy veins.
Okay, perfect.
Tarnished.
I shall remember thee, tarnished, smouldering with thy meager flame. Cower in fear of the night, the hands of the fell omen.
It's tightly. Oh, God, you breached. Well, but of
Well...
The gates! Open the gates!
Oi! What are you doing? What's it to you?
Got the frostbite proc along with the post. Oh, he had $7 too. Did I activate the grace? It looks like I did. Yeah. Let's go do patches and then check their bell bearings, and we'll go do storm bell. Classic Limgrave setup. Is that enough seeds for another flask? No. Good. Hold on to that 12k for Marge for shopping. Thought I wasn't supposed to have to do invaders. Is that a quality of life thing that I've had on that I just forgot to turn off for forever? Okay. Hello, greater potentate. Hey, you sharpen that sword, bud.
If it isn't Marius, bloody finger, the end is nigh.
Okay,
For you,
that was hard.
and justice, bud.
The invaders aren't particularly hard in any way, so it's fine. Like, there's a couple that are kind of annoying just because they're bleed queens, but it's nothing major usually. Like, Okita can be pretty annoying, Sanguine Noble can be pretty annoying, Inaba's not even really that bad, but you've also got the other one that's kind of shitty, Albric. Albric's kind of annoying. That's really it, honestly.
Well.
I have like every smithing 2 in the game, bro.
Yourself to a man's personal belongings, huh? You scheming little thief. The
He's
gods
got the bird
demand
fit.
repentance. Wait, please.
It was bound to happen someday. What a shit show.
Really, Bear? You're gonna make me do this? Bear can't even fit through the door. So make me pour it out. Stock has Veterans Armor, really good. All the Smithing 5s we need is also really good. Patches has the last Smithings 3 we'll need. So we just need Smithing 1s, we can go all the way up to Smithing 4s at that point. Sword of Knight. It's a bleed weapon. We already have the requirements for it. Scales purely off dexterity. I don't think I have... Well, I have the bell bearing, so I can upgrade that. So do I want that over Dragon Scale Blade? I think Dragon Scale Blade's just better at this level, since we don't have... the flat lightning damage, rather, is going to be really good. And we're probably not going to get more than 1 bleed proc, which Frost does the same thing, but better if you're only getting 1 proc. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's the play. Don't have enough for a level, so let's go ahead and head back to Stormvale Castle. We're just gonna punch through. We'll go back and check Rusty Key some other time. Oh my. That's a very bad enemy to have here. Oh. Yeah, you guys go over there. Thanks so much. This was the best starting gift. Hello, ant. Saw before. Okay, I'm going to buy that now. This was a notorious flicker spot, and as we see, we're doing A-okay up here. Looking mighty fine, in fact. Alright, we have plenty of smithing eights as well. We do not need those anymore. There's something following me over there. Let me reset it. Now, I am quite tanky for the area I'm in. Oh, can I wear the veteran's armor? No, that's heavy load. Okay. We're right on the cusp, it looks like. Oh, wow. Maybe not right on the cusp. What's the difference in weight between this weight class? Oh, like 7 pounds. Okay. Well, that'll do it, I guess. Okay, the fire prelates puts us in heavy load as well. The shield's not enough. Okay, so I guess we'll stick with Malformed Dragons. We're at 53 points, which is good. Oh shit, you heard me already? God damn. Oh, that hit the tree, bro? Okay, dude. Whatever, come here. Just get up here. Oh, that kind of hurt, actually. Flasks are not a lot of HP. Yeah, I'm gonna go up and deal with that bird. Holy, he cleared that gap. I was not expecting that. Everything else up there is fine. Come on over here, buddy. Okay. Everything else is pretty mild. I don't see anything else that I really care about. Enemy-wise here. There's another one of those sunflower head imps over here. Come on over, buddy. Okay. Oh shit, I forgot about him. I saw him up there and everything. I totally forgot he was there. hide from the dink donk back there. Bitch. Bruh. Alright, I buffed my weapon. Where are you? Oh my god. That was a pretty tame courtyard, honestly. Nothing too spooky. There's a bleed dog over here. Oh, it's not a bleed dog. Never mind. Just a big dog. Red painting, and then be on our merry way. Amber Starlight. Okay, buddy. Yeah, poor Rain of Fire. It's actually a pretty decent spell now, but it's never going to escape the initial release garbage that was literally, like, unusable because of a bugged attack parameter that made it not scale up with your seal or faith level. So you'd be casting it at like 70 faith with a plus 25 or plus 10 somber seal, and it would be doing like literally 50 damage. Shit. Gotta brought his ballista to work day. Star 5, okay.
Be proud. You are a fine warrior.
Oh, I'm sorry, Nefelli. I was the wrong button. The ceiling veil puts me at heavy load. Damn. Alright, well, I don't have a charge dash 4 at the moment, so...
Well, tarnished, I am the
Sorry,
here
Phil.
by how utter
Didn't
this
mean to
graft
bump
is
you.
tainted them. If I ask you, the winds run, I'm certain. As fellow down, whatever.
Like, I'm choosing not to kill her for one item check in exchange for 2 of the same item check. And not having the possibility of getting railed by Thunderstorm. Crescent Moon Axe, you say? It's a pretty good weapon. It's got the nice Great Axe moveset. Like the same moveset that Godric's has. It's got some... The charged R2s aren't very good, but the light attacks are pretty strong. Ooh, okay, hold on. So, fun fact about PvP and NPCs in general. The Dane's footwork and oh my god, you would die. You cringe now. Was this guy that stabbed me and kept hitting me? Stormstomp and Dane's footwork true combo into each other. Well, Stormstomp true combos to Dane's footwork heavy attack. So that could be a really cute tech weapon for invaders. But I would rather it be my primary weapon. Actually, I think it's the Dryleaf arts, not the Dane's footwork. Though they're almost identical, their frame data is slightly different. I've been watching some PvP videos, and this content creator explained how they worked. I'm not particularly interested in PvP in Elden Ring, but I thought it was really interesting. And a lot of the tactics that are used in it do apply to a lot of NPC summons. Or not NPC summons, but like NPC invaders. Unfortunately, we need a little bit more. Equip load. Shori. No. Bloody. Spyro 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Why am I counting? There's no backstab for this guy. Or he's just gonna teleport? Okay, oh. What? You're not at the percent health that you should be doing this yet. Sir? Backstab, so I guess I'm just gonna suffer now. Oh, just kidding. He doesn't have any other teleport. Just die? Cool. That's awesome.
I am the lord of all that is golden. And
Okay.
one day we'll return
Let's go
to
do
our home, bathed in
Rusty Key and Castle Morn, and we'll head to Liurnia. Hail Blade of the Bud. Oh boy. That could have been such a good weapon if it applied a good version of Scarlet Rot. At least through the weapon art or something. But it just straight up doesn't. It just applies the same 15% Scarlet Rot that the rest of the weapons do. This could be some make sense. Or a hat. We'll also take a hat. In combat. Oh, with what? Ah. Ah. Smithing 3, we don't have to buy, that's nice. Somber 7, we don't have to buy, also nice. That's right. Sacred Tier. And more seeds is nice. My blasts are not very potent at the moment. So a golden seed would be nice. Or a sacred tears would be nice. Okay, that's that one done. Let's head to Castle Horn. You know, I wonder if the invader thing was a seamless co-op thing. That could have been it, actually. Very well could have been. So that gives us 2 locations that we go through, additional 3 total, including the one we already did. The 2 churches, the one at the Frenzy Village and the one at Mountaintops, which are going to have invaders. And both of which we can run from. It's not like we have to fight them, but you're running on foot until you get out of range, so it's just kind of tedious. It's Somber 3, so we can bring this thing all the way to +5. It's not a bad idea, considering we still don't have smithing ones, but we're about to head into Liurnia. I don't know. It's nice to have weapon options. So if we run into a... well, Dane's footwork technically going to be a lightning weapon, so the further we go with this, the less additional use we're going to get from the lightning damage. But that base damage is awful. Can't think of another weapon I would use, though, over this one. Not that I have already, anyway. That's a somber. I'm not getting the arcane requirement for Flower Stone. This is 8 arcane levels. It's also just another lightning weapon. Yeah, no, there's nothing really. It's somber that I would be using. What does the concealing veil do? Is it invisible while crouching? Conceals wearer while crouching, yeah. I wonder if the aggressive bridge creature will aggro if I'm crouched here. Yes. Well, it looked my way. I did. That's a scripted aggro, though. I don't see the boss, so it's either too small to have loaded in yet, or a spawner. Spawner can be so many things these days, especially with all the bosses from the mausoleums and the DLC. Could be Rakshasa, could be Dancer of Renat, it could be Red Bear, it could be Solitary Jail Knight. On top of all the original spawners like Goldfree, Dragonkin Soldiers, Sewer Moog. There's so many. Ooh, 3 Falpeat? Pog? Alright, yeah, it's definitely a spawner. We can't see them still. This fight definitely won't last that long, so I'm gonna do that before I land. Fuck you. You're such a piece of shit. This should be trivial. Like, I can't... Or Godskin duos? No? Oh, it's Loretta. Interesting. I forgot Loretta was a spawner. I know Ghost Loretta's a spawner. But yeah, it's raining. I'm using a lightning weapon against a boss that's also semi-weak to lightning. This should be pretty free. This should fucking sit still. Golden kick. She's being cringe. Alright, I'm gonna drag her over here. Just get really close to the water's edge. Transition phase. Okay. Let's go back and upgrade the weapon, and then just head into Liurnia. Because I think a +5 dragon scale is still better than like a +8. It's obviously going to be better than like a +8 or 9. Dry leaf. Arts. Dane's footwork. Whatever the fuck I have. Alright, I've got 2, 3, 4, 5. Do I have a 6 in the shop, actually? That's a 5. I don't think I had a 6. I would have noted that to myself if I did. Let's just double check. Because if I do, that's huge. We can get like a +9 right now. No, we do not have them. That is unfortunate. Right. Well, we can still go +5. And I think until we get a, like, 12 or higher dry leaf arts, Dane's footwork.
Those are the challenge.
Dragon Scale Blade's just going to stay better for now. Alright. Off to Liania. You're so pink, Godric. Oh my gosh. I hope we run into Godric. It's actually been a while since I fought Godric or Godfroy. Crest is a good Ash War. You could use it on the Ansper Rapier to apply an affinity to it. So if we find the Black Wet Blade, we can apply a Blood affinity to it. You can do a lot of silly poise shenanigans with... Oh, there's the Smithing Bell, so... That gives us our ones. So, we're basically looking for fours. So we have all the 5s in the shops. And then that'll take us up to +15. Then we'll just need... Ooh, I'm actually going to go around this camp. Frost Lobsters are not friendly. Like, they hit really hard and they trigger Frostbite in a single hit. Yeah. And I'm good. There's like a single blue item I would have picked up. If that's a really good talisman, then so be it. I've chosen not to die today. Also, there's one of those casters from the DLC there. That obnoxious spell, they just spawn under your feet whenever they want. +4 flasks now. It's nice.
Surprised no matter why don't.
Cheap tier, cheap seed. The rest of the 7s we'll need. Okay. Still yet to find a useful Great Rune. Though the only useful Great Runes at this point in the game are Godric's and Radahn's. So... not really that bad. Did I grab your bell? Yeah. Okay, the cheap Sacred Tier is nice. Large Doggo. Ulcerated Tree Spirit. Big Bird. Large Doggo. There is all sorts of fuckery happening around here. Are you something problematic? No. Hmm. Get off the horse! Oh fuck! Oh fuck! Oh fuck! That guy just shot me off my horse. Yeah, there's a Messmer soldier that was buffed coming after me as well. Oh, Messmer soldiers hit way too fucking hard. Samba 9. Did I already have one of those? I did. A little panic rolling never hurt. It's true. It only hurts in PvP. A glut of parrying options now. By glut, I mean we have more than one. Oh boy. Flowers. You know? Oh, hi. Just gonna carry on this way. Go around to the... I hear fire giant? I shouldn't hear fire giant somewhere. I thought I heard fire giant phase 2 somewhere. I'm not near a boss level, though. Hello, Albanark Archer. I need you to be cool for like 20 seconds while I clear out this graveyard things. Alright, that's actually a decent amount of money that we got on there. Dude, how many Golden Rune 9s have I picked up? 4. But we got plenty of pocket change to buy stuff from vendors. There's a bell-bearing hunter. Yeah, it's fine, you can stay. We're not in a faith build this time, so I'm not particularly attached to fighting everything that's a dragon replacement. Oh my god. More smithing 2s. 26 smithing 2s. Why? That's enough to level 2 weapons in the base game. That's crazy. Okay, maybe that's just the combat ambience here from whatever zone this is in, because I just heard a similar sound again. We're not in combat. Man, I don't know. Paranoid. We're actually pretty short on access items right now, and great runes, which is making me kind of scared for the fact that we have the full Haligtree medallion right now. and only one Great Rune. Because they very well could have put our second Great Rune in Mogwin or Haligtree, and all the rest of them are locked behind Landell. That would not be great. Oh, stuck on a tree. And because the Pureblood Knight's Medal has to be before Landell, it could also... that also, like, could promote it to be in Mogwin as well. Nothing really standoutish from those. Just a little bit more money. I have no good talismans still. It's kind of rough. +5 flasks, feeling good. What's up, EG?
I presume. I am an old, so perhaps.
What you got? Cheap seed. And fuck all else. Still yet to find a single smithy plugin. I have the bell bearing, like that's not the problem. It's just the fact that I haven't picked up a single one yet. That's just blowing my mind. We made it through almost 3 full zones at this point. We're about halfway down the area. And haven't picked up a single smithing one. We don't have to buy. Hog. It's not a 7. There's a +25 though. So we'll definitely take that when the time comes. For the Dane's footwork to get swole. Grab this when we need to come back for Precipice. Let's go do us an invader, shall we? really care about that. Messmer's orb. I moved some more stuff around in my room as well while I was redoing the walls, and I have a spot for my Messmer figure from the collector's edition on a little shelf now in the corner instead of just resting on my headboard. I don't think I can turn the camera that far though. The cord's too short. Another legendary. Oh. Okay, that was... we were missing Smithing Force, so... that's good. Okay. I mean, there are pretty much anything gold that we pick up is awesome. The only downsides to those is if we pick up like a glove ward or something. Alright, who we got? Right. Oh boy. A true red man, dude. She just squared up. Hell yeah. Oh, we got an orange. Okay, we got more guns. Well, if we don't find either Godric's or Radon's before we make it to Capital, then we'll just activate that. And be the healthiest boy. Village Valvanorix. We still don't have Academy Key. So, Village of the Valvanorix, we'll check there, and then we are off to Caria Manor, if not. Oh god, doing this one-handed is hard. Let's just not do it one-handed. We still get past the enemies. Wow, none of those aggroed. I just ran through like 3 people. Nighttime is overpowered. Just something aggroed. Those are good pants. I think they're too heavy for us to wear at the moment, but they're good pants. Yeah, they're the next weight class up. Similar to that. Yeah, one thing that'll be nice once we get the Dane's footwork leveled up is that our equipment load will be 4.5 pounds lighter, so we'll be able to afford different equipment. Don't like that. That's the Wind Divine Lion. Or the Wind Divine Warrior from Inner Elim. So that swirling wind around us there. Okay, shouldn't be aggroed.
Please, no. Your merciless brutes.
There's the
Let
Academy
the
key.
curse take everything.
Oh! The smithing ones. Incredible. Considering we don't have a ranged Ash of War or ranged option of any sort yet, we're gonna go to Academy. Thank you. Alright, let's verify our smithing stones. So we have all the 4s, so we need 2 5s, 2 6s, and 2 7s. We can go all the way up to 25. So let's find those. 2 5s. I don't think we have any 6s in the shop. It's gonna be, I think, our hard stop. It's 5. That's A6. We need one more, actually. We have the 2 7s right here, so as long as we have one more smithing 6, we can do this. But I don't think we do. We are 1 6 short. Pneumatic 5, pneumatic 6. Let's check those. So again, more 7s, and the 10. 25. But yeah, we're minus a 6 still. We can go all the way up to plus 17. I think a plus 17 Dane's footwork will be better than a plus 5 dragon scale at this point. It'll also let us wear slightly heavier gear.
Roll me forgiveness. Road is yet long, but God, I didn't
Yeah,
want me to
I
slay out.
do indeed know Kung Fu. And they're so light, like it's so free to level these up. 200 gold per, 300 gold per as it scales up, like... so free. So Storm Stomp is going to give us some actual, like, AoE. Now, Storm Stomp is not good for damage, but what it is good is for interrupting things. And as long as the enemy has under 89 poise, they should get true combo from Storm Stomp into the heavy... this into this will be a true combo if they have under 89 poise. And most enemies don't have that much poise. Most only bosses do. And Lightning Affinity just gives it better deck scaling, so that's why we're going with that. And we are at plus 17? Yeah. More smithing ones now that we don't need them anymore. That's fantastic. Thank you, game. I appreciate that. Omen. Oh, fingies. Oh, fingy dingies. Let's grab the bell quickly and move on.
How can I?
Take a look at the inventory. I do want that Crimson Bubble tier. Arcane Talisman. Okay, no, nothing's pursuing me, so I guess we're good. It's 8K? Goddamn. Oh, there's the fingies. They're getting close. Yeah, let's just stealth off here. Okay. Hell yeah. Oh, lightning ram? It's a meme. It's a funny meme, but it's a meme. So let's put the Crimson Bubble tier in the physique. We are doing our like PvP setup right now. Crimson Bubble tier is like the sweaty PvP meta right there. That and the Opaline Hard tier. Fist bump. Sideways fist bump. Oh! Hold on, that's a bug. That's a bug. I literally fell through the floor. What the fuck? Like, I really feel like I shouldn't count that. Because the floor just didn't load. I mean, yeah, no, I'm not counting that. I'm sorry. Like, that's... Call it a cop-out if you want, but, like, literally the floor just didn't load. Not dealing with that for another 2-hour setup. No thanks. My run, my rules. Call it whatever you want. Exactly. Like, you can even see in the distance, like, the textures on the building haven't loaded yet either. Right. Oh! Okay, that was the last Smithing 6 we need. That's big. We should go buy the 7s and upgrade. And the 25 as well. Yeah, we're just gonna pretend it didn't happen, because it literally shouldn't have. Yeah. Ray Lucaria. The land of what the fuck is happening. Alright, that should be more than enough to buy the last 2 7s and the 10. And get a plus 25. Who had 7? I think it was Patches? No, it wasn't Patches. I think it was one of the early nomadic merchants, though. But I guess I'm wrong. Yeah, there. So the 2 7s, and then the 25's right there. Alright.
took you no matter. Lay out your own.
Plus 25. Bada bing, bada boom. The damage doesn't look impressive. Yet. But you have to realize that this is a paired weapon, so basically double all of those attack values. And all of a sudden, the damage looks a lot better. We're doing 300 physical, 300 lightning per button tap. Let me get my free item from this after. Well, it's not free. Costs me most of my sanity. It's a lot less dialogue than the first time, I suppose. Yeah, like that's just a full stop bug. And I tried to... My reflex was to quit out, so I opened the wrong menu, and by the time I got the map open, I died. But that was just like a pure panic. Like, shouldn't have had to deal with that situation. But I'm not allowed to quit out, which is why I didn't just commit to it. Messmer pants. Messmer, why are you not wearing pants? I need to remember to do this now that I have the... Ooh. Ha, ha. Oh. That was fine. But now that I have the physic that triggers to heal me when I'm close to dying, I need to remember repopping that every time I'm running from grace to grace. Man, looking like a Dark Souls 3 dog out here, except he would have been attacking already again, because Dark Souls 3 dogs, if you're not familiar with the meme, when they're off camera, they teleport behind you. Like, just full on teleport behind you. It's wild. I will say, though, if we get deeper into the run and I lose this one, I'm not going to feel as bad about it, because as dumb as it is, like, it is still a death. Like, I'm not going to count it, but just because, like, that's more of a PC issue than anything else, but it's just one of those things where it's like, yeah, it's not going to feel good still. But, like, we just got done with basic setup. I really don't feel like restarting yet again. Yeah. Like, if I die to a boss, yeah, absolutely. You know, it's on me. I died to a boss, or I died to a group of enemies, or whatever else, but literally my computer just not loading the floor. Ain't happening. Alright, we got... I can't see past my fucking helmet. It's a rag. Okay. See, Palm Blast is... Oh, we have a dragon with no sound effects. That's not... Okay, that was your opposite foot. Get your head in the wall, bruh. Can't tell what you're doing. Alright, well, I can tell that you're dying now, so... You ever just do Kung Fu enough to just be able to kick a dragon in the face multiple times until it dies. Look, I wouldn't have had to do it to him if he had sound effects. Totally not my fault. Try to mount up here. Oh boy. Well, it's time for some kukri strats again. Good. It's what we needed. Because that was another of the Enter Elemental Lions. Yeah, Glove Ward's basically the only thing that we're not happy to see. At least with the armor pieces, some of them are okay. They have like niches, like Malekith's armor has good holy resistance, for example. Renala's has good magic resistance. And they're all at least valuable. Like you can sell each piece of armor for somewhere between 1,000 to 3,000, I think, runes even. Like some of them are pretty expensive. So you can at least sell them for a little bit of money. Glovewort, they're just not useful in the slightest. Because even if I were to use summons in a run like this, I would only be using Stormhawk Dean. Really? Just for the buff. Vanilla Imbued Sorky. Oh, yeah. Alright. Oh, are you really gonna sit there in combat with me, bro? From up there? I'd rather not Memory of Grace with 8k, but I will. Because I can't get back up there. And I'm not parkouring my way all the way down. Oh, he disappeared. Why did he disappear? I'm just gonna go. I mean, the thing is, he disappeared, but I was still in combat. It's still like... kind of sucks, but... I mean, it's like 7k. It's not bad. It takes us like 15k to level up at this point. So... it's a little under half a level. Around half a level. Not that bad. Boy, a somber dude. So yesterday I had whatever the enemy is that was spawning those died in the room. Far room. Okay, well you have a colossal sword, so I'm not super concerned. Your attacks are really slow. Nice. Maybe fall down the hole. Nice. Halo Scythe too. It's a good weapon. We find like the Faith Tier or Faith Talisman, we could probably use it as a ranged option on the bridge. Guardian Manor. Okay, we got a spawner. Okay. I only have one cracked pot. That's annoying. This is basically just in case it's Godskin Duo. And I guess if there's anything that Death Blights. It could be Deathblight Dancing Lion. I don't think it is, but I don't think Deathblight Dancing Lion's a spawner. It's not, but I'm happy with that. Just be over here. Ah, the fucking ring field light is obnoxious. Okay. Basically. These champs? Count Emir. Okay. Hey, Luna. Oh my god, he's just spamming dodge. The EP! We have the great EP.
Weave thy night.
Yeah, you missed it. We kicked a dragon to death. Literally,
Where
just
did
kicked
you
it in the face
flee,
and it died.
My sweetings, come out from whence
It was
ye
pretty
hide.
sick.
There are blocks.
Eating noodles out of your new Terrifier bowl. Been on a noodle kick recently as well. I'm here for it. Off to... Well, I guess Karia Manor would be next, wouldn't it? Not Precipice. Yeah, I mean, I guess we'll check. We'll get to the Grace for the bridge, see how bad it looks. If it looks like shit, we'll come back with a ranged option. If it looks okay, we'll just go. Squishmallow, too? Hell yeah. Of what? Squishmallow's getting to the point... A dog in a Christmas tree suit? Hell yeah. Squishmallow's getting to the point where it's actually got, like, full-on collabs with a lot of companies. It's not quite Fortnite levels, where they've got, like, a million different collaborations and skins and stuff like that, but they're getting there. Alright, dude, we got the seafood buffet out here. We got the lobster behind us. We got the crab up here. Yeah, no, not dealing with any of that. My invis now. Alright. Let's see how bad this bridge looks. Somber 3. Okay. Candy you're talking to, yeah. Always a good time as well. Well, the first part of the bridge looks pretty free. The Albinoric guy could be an issue, but he's not one of the Great Club ones. He's one of the Shield ones, so... Yeah, that's free as hell. Alright. Cool, cool. Pretty free. Second part of the bridge also looks just fine. Yeah, we got a little Ford man. We got a Zambo. Flyboy here could have some targeting issues, but if we just true combo him. Cool. The duality of this bridge, man. One shit enemy on this bridge can make it lethal. But sometimes you just have a bunch of pushovers on it, and that's not a big deal. I forgot to drink my physics, but that's okay. Bravo. Yeah, dude. I mean, we have 2 great rooms, so we can at least get into Capital, but it's not looking good for not having to go to Halictree to get to mountaintops. Yeah, I heard you behind me, dog. You think I didn't? Right. Pants. Beard hat. Nox duo? This should be fine. They're gonna be obnoxious, they always are, but it should be fine. Oh wow. Storm Stomp true combos them too. That's another thing about lightning damage in this game, is just there's so much opportunity for it to be enhanced by location or circumstance. Like, fire can only be nerfed by water, but there's no equivalent to that for lightning. Lightning can only be buffed by water. There's no weather phenomena that makes lightning worse. And most enemies who are wearing metal armor have worse lightning evasion.
Why not? Let's please a little.
Care about Knight's Metal? Okay. Watch that off the list. Ding. That's smithing stones we don't need. Armor we don't need. New armor. Still can't quite use the duck feet. That's okay. We're getting a little more endurance as we go. Alright, now we can go to Precipice. Stupid underscore. Gets it every time. I'm gonna add that to the list now. Steel Do is not a key item. That's unfortunate. How we looking? Nice. We can use the duck feet. Let's go! What I'm really looking for is bird feet. The bird pants would be huge. And they exist somewhere. I have a turn on guaranteed drop of everything. Well, optional pieces or whatever. So they're guaranteed to show up somewhere. Just maybe not on my path. Just a guy hanging out with a pumpkin on his head. The Letta drip is so good. Huh, we can dual wield Fire Knight short swords now. Hell yeah. Wing of Estelle. It's actually a good weapon. His armor looks nice. 6 smithing aids. Alright, if we run into another smithing weapon we care to try, we're covered. At least on the 6s. Definitely have plenty of 2s. 4s would be the choke point, but we're not up there right now. Bat. Dumples. Love Dumples. Helmets. Again, if we run into something like the... It's +2 faith. And the Halo size takes 15. So if we get like Godric's Rate Rune, or the Faith Talisman, or Arcus or Seal, the Faith tier, we can use it as a ranged option if we need to. It's not going to do a ton of damage. Like, it'll be fine because we have it upgraded, but it's not going to be, like, broken. Alright. We got a bug. Just sneak up on. Oh, dude. Storm Stomp was so nice for that. Food good, yes. Food good. Like food. Oh, hi! I need you to be cool for a second. Oh, God. Please don't. Okay, yeah, I get it. I don't think you can make it over here, so I'm just gonna not worry about you. Cool. Just don't look at your problems and they don't exist. What's up there? Dangerous. Alright, we can take our time over here. Left on by a snail. These guys drop items, it's not bothering to kill them. Okay. Nothing useful. Unfortunate. I'm a big fan of Storm Stomp on this, actually. Like, I don't feel like I've wanted to Palm Blast a boss, which is kind of where I wanted the Palm Blast utility for having that infinite hyper armor, but being able to just have a button that just says, no, you're done moving anywhere in a 360 around me at a relevant range is really, really nice. Alright, it's not a big boss. We have Melania's music. We are standing in water, which is good for the lightning. Let's do Demi-Human duo. Okay. Need you to chill. That's fine. There's a lot of damage. I wasn't expecting it to true stun lock those, but it did let me combo, which was nice. Okay. Add that tier and level up. One more endurance. Probably get 1 or 2 more points of endurance, and then we'll put the rest on dexterity until we get to the capital. So, I mean, we're on our way to capital after we kill Radon, so I say, like, until we're on our way to capital, it's not going to be long. But I would like to get a little more damage. Like, for these being a plus 25, the damage is not super impressive. It's not bad by any means, it's just not impressive. Do some redoning. Money in the pocket to pop to get one more level before we do the boss. We definitely weren't that far off. Yeah, I'm gonna drop the blue flask. It costs like no FP. I can Storm Stomp like 20 times. And if it worst, absolute worst comes to worst, I can just pop a starlight shard. Alright. Champions, welcome! The stars have aligned. The festival. But now. Would really like some better talismans. Talismans are ass. Like, even if it was just like the dexterity talisman or Millicent's prosthesis, Broadwing or winged sword insignia. I would take either one of those. Those would be really good. Defensive ones too. Dragon Crest, Archery Favor. Turtle Talismans would be great too. Miranda Flower. Alright. Prepare for a slaughter. Oh! Literally just talking about Archery's Favor. Hell yeah. We get the +1 version. We take those. It's on Blythe. You asshole. Oh, it's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt. Okay, let's not do that. Oh, Alpina's here. He's got the fire weapon. Oh! Double Great Rune. Now that's what we like to see. Sheesh. Yeah, buddy. We're in real gamer hours now. Well, that's enough to get into mountaintops, so we'll take those. Let's crack another little fella here and get one more point of dex. Alright. Sorry, Alex. It has to be done.
Wait. I see it now.
How could this... was my whole
He
existence...
could have been ransoming a really good talisman. We never know. Don't judge me. When's the next time we're gonna port? I guess after we do the first church. We're gonna go back to Round Table and check Equipment of Champions since we have both Renala and Radon's armor sets there. There's quite a few item checks to look through. Hopefully we have a good talisman there. That's certainly a talisman. Ghost Loretta. That's unfortunate. That's a really easy boss. That's also weak to lightning. That sucks. Also, I need to check the Lanciax boss when we go to get the Sacred Tear down there. I keep forgetting to do that. Even if it's a bad boss, we should still check it. Because we can just mount up and leave if it's something super, super shitty. And just Memory of Grace away if it's something that's like hyper aggressive. We can get some distance with Torrent and then Memory of Grace out. We got up here Rykard. As you can see, we have not been gifted the Serpent Hunter because this is not an indoor arena. So there is no trigger point for the Serpent Hunter to be added to my inventory. There you go, we will not be doing that. Oh, shit. That's... okay. Lasers from the flower and the fire from Rykard right on top of the Grace. That's awesome. Bop. Bop, bop. Boom, got him. Nice. Fireproof pickled liver. My favorite key item. So we're still missing the good early game ones, and we're at the point now where we're probably just going to activate Morgoths. Unless we run into Radons, we're probably just going to activate Morgoths. Which are very similar Radons, to be honest. Oh boy, I heckin' love grapes. Pearl Drake Talisman is plus 7%, I think. Maybe 5 or 6. Reduction to all magic negations, which is nice. Somber 7, okay. Oh, it's nighttime. What's our night boss? Grafted Scion. Okay. Not super excited to see Grafted Scion there. It's a pretty easy boss. But I mean, hey, the more tough bosses are in the pool, the more challenges we have ahead. I'll take it. Do I have any other heavy armor I can use? I mean, yes, technically, but I don't want to drop the Letter Drip. If I'm being honest. Letter Drip is pretty goated. We might eventually, but we can drop it for, like, Commander's, the Veteran's Armor, which also has a cape, which is nice. It's not working. I saw a curved greatsword over its, or what looked like a curved greatsword over the shoulder. Oh, it might have been a Bloodhound Knight. I think there's only 2, maybe 3 non-boss Bloodhound Knights in the game. I know there's 2. I can't remember if there's a third or not. Okay. Drawing room key gets us access to Volcano Manor. That's good. Let's check equipment of champions. Dragon Communion Seal, I guess. If we wanted to maybe dip into Faith for some buffing incantations, but it's not really a concern. I guess I'll grab it, in case I forget that it's here. It's only 1,800 monies. And it costs 0 weight, so we can just go ahead and put it on as well. talk to Rogier
I can't very well. It is said.
and Nepheli as well. So I'm pretty desperate for some good talismans. But being honest, would love to have some good talismans show up. I'm pretty solid on everything else. It's just talismans are
names right now. I had a little miss.
problem at the moment.
I'm privy to. Would you care to learn? Time can move. A little conversation.
Determination
Ah, well done. Something to
is okay. Somber 10's also a pretty good one.
I thought you'd risk the felly, Luke. I'm glad to see I found it in you were the one to make good use. I don't intend.
And gloves. Okay. So that's that. Let's head back, finish up some more checks up here, and head toward capital. We probably call it around DTS. Maybe we can get to capital and be done. But yeah, we're on the push to the end. Not really to the end, but I guess we can say that once we get to mountaintops. But yeah, finding those 2 great runes on Radon was pretty sick nasty. That was a good find. What is this? Knights Cavalry and Invisible Assassin? Oh no, Cemetery Shade. Okay. It was just not moving at all, basically. Just completely still. Either way, not dealing with that. For the, like, 20,000 runes they would drop, don't care at all. Okay, we've officially found all of the late game greater runes. Yeah. Fine. We could also go with Cold Fists instead of Lightning Fists, because I'm pretty sure Cold Fists have good dex scaling as well. We'll have to check the scaling on it, see how it looks. I know. But realistically, the boss arenas that have water in them are Melania, which we really hope to never go to. Because if we have to go to Haligtree, something has gone horribly wrong.
I see thee.
Renala, which we've already done.
Small.
Ghost Loretta, which we've already done. Along the critical path, I can't think of anything else. It's raining now, so that's something. Rolana in the DLC has water in her arena, and she's also weak to lightning. Well, not weak, but her lowest resistance is to lightning. So Rolana's arena in the DLC. Pulse Champ, Trebuchet. They're all firing. Not a single one was loaded. Bear. Damn it. Blocked that with a tree, hell yeah. Thank you, Crab. I appreciate that. Wow, those are all really bad. What's on my head? A pumpkin. A metal pumpkin. This is actually the helmet that I wore for the entirety of my first playthrough. Hard committed to the pumpkin, even though it is like the heaviest helmet in the game. But it also negates the effect of headshots. No headshot damage, and no headshot effect. Moose? I don't really care about moose. How can you see? You know, sometimes you can look with your heart and not your eyes to navigate the darkness. You know? If you can name the lyric, you are based as fuck, by the way. Sacred Ring of Light. Hoarfrost Stomp. Great Katana. Okay, all those are solid weapons. Let's check the Lanciax boss up here real quick, and then we'll go down and get the Sacred Tier. Lanciax boss is clean rot knight duo. This should be pretty free. Why am I locked on to not the boss? Just kick my way through his guard, fuck him. Okay, he puked in my mouth. That's gross. Twice, bro, that's cringe and gross. Horse is just very dark purple, yeah. Torrent gets his color palette shuffled with the enemy color randomizer, and so do a lot of the NPCs. Well, not really NPCs. Mostly just Melina, actually. We have orangish yellow Melina in this run. Blasted. Purple's a good color. Nothing wrong with liking it. Nothing wrong with liking any color, really. Look, you'll hardly ever see me wear anything but black. If that tells you anything about my color preferences for clothing. So... shy. I'm just the white guy in a black t-shirt trope from every heavy metal concert you'll go to. Yeah, all my pants are not. Say that. I typically wear shorts, though, being honest. Especially when I go to shows. When I go to concerts. It's way too hot to be wearing pants. But I'm wearing pajama pants right now. Alright, let's see what the vendors got here. I mean, necklaces are more accessories than clothing,
Well.
so I would imagine your accessories would be there for style and not... Radons, we are 6 out of 7 now. Pre-capital. Holy shit. That's amazing. I'm just gonna go ahead and buy it now. So we may go activate it. Am I gonna go activate Radons right now? Yeah, why not? What do we got to lose, right? Started a Thracia run. Nice. And it's one of those games I haven't given a try. I haven't played any of the early games pre-FE6, basically. Except for, I guess, if you count Echoes as playing Gaiden, then I played Gaiden. But Gaiden doesn't have weapon arts and stuff, so I imagine it's significantly different. Thracia, from what I understand, is one of those games that was very confusing. Going to bed? Alright, night, Small. I'm playing it safe on this parkour area. Stream plans? Should be tomorrow night. Alright, see you then. Sleep tight. Merry Christmas again. I don't think I'm in the right place. Oh, I am. There's my... This is the most nerve-wracking parkour. There's no resistance stat, so magic's offensive and defensive, and healing stabs can miss. Nice. What are they based on? Is it off your magic stats still, or is it off of magic, skill, luck, kind of like the later games with, like, offensive stabs? That sounds awful. Why would you do that to yourself? Like, I could understand offensive stabs missing, but healing stabs? Ugh. It creates a dynamic of, like, alright, I guess I'm not running this unit in. I mean, I don't know. It just adds another layer of complexity to it, right? It's like, okay, I've got a unit that's at 10 HP. I can hit him with a mend, pick him up by 20, and then run them into range of, like, 3 enemies. A fighter that starts with 0 in skill and speed. Oh, I've heard of that. Marty? Is that it? I've heard of the Marty Party meme before. Yeah, I've heard of the meme. But I guess if your stabs can miss, you have to heal first before you go into combat. And then if the heal misses, you're either retreating or maybe using a healing item and pulling a couple less enemies instead. Alright. Radon's great. That is 15% increase to HP, FP, and stamina. Notably stamina, not endurance. Bones are full heals. Okay. Yeah, the mechanics sound a lot different. Radon's is definitely the great rune that scales best into the late game for your overall stats. And you don't get a healer for a few chapters. That's pretty standard, honestly, for Fire Emblem games. You typically don't get your healer until, like, if you well, I don't know, FE7 you get it in chapter 2 of Hector Hard Mode, but isn't the arena different in Thracia too? Aren't you supposed to do arena for money? Isn't that like a thing like it tells you to do? I don't know. I hear people talk like content creators like Mecha and stuff like that who have talked about Thracia extensively. Always talk about like, oh yeah, Thracia is one of those games where he talks about characters' ability to clear the arena as if it's relevant and not just for grinding. So I'm not certain about that. Because he's one of those people, kind of like me, that doesn't like auxiliary grinding maps. Alright, we have... This should be Moog? Like real Moog? Do I care about anything for Moog? That's immunity. I don't have anything bleed resistance, so yeah, I guess not. We can start with 2 Jagans. Base as fuck. The double Jagan Dream. Oh, okay. Just coming out the gate swinging. This might be Sewer Mode then. Actually, no, this is Sewer Mode. Sewer Mode always faces away from you. I don't know why. I thought it wouldn't be. Sewer Mode's also a spawn, so I like it in small. Not the shower. Please. I already showered today. Oh my god, stop, please. Yeah, the second R2 was a little greedy there. Headshot. Why am I still swinging and not moving to the post? Okay, never mind. Yeah, this is obviously Sewer Mode. He's not healing. Arrow Talisman. Oh boy. For all those PvP shield users. I hear you also have to deal with like a lot of siege tomes and stuff relatively early on in Thracia. I don't know. Not something I'm super interested in usually. It's also got the capture mechanic. I think that's another reason why you start with like not a lot of money is you're expected to capture and take your take the enemy's gear. I've also heard of that too. Yeah, the infamous Savior recruitment. Jewel sword. It play well, it's a good one. You can swap it on for bosses, so I don't really want it in between. The heavy attacks are just as fast as the light attacks. Didn't use light attacks. Oh yeah, isn't your Jagan like a swordmaster? Instead of a paladin?
For bringing here and thus, I shall farewell. I shall leave. I wish you luck.
Yeah, I have vague knowledge of Thracia mechanically and like some of the units, but not like nothing in depth. Know anything about like map structure and stuff. Like literally can't die as in is scripted invincible, or literally can't die because they can't connect with her, or I didn't even think about that. Like, how does that work? One of your units gets captured and the map ends. Like, what happens? Are they just dead? Are they counted as dead? Do you get a rescue mission? Do you buy them back? From the opposing army? Like, how does it work? Trade prisoner for prisoner? That could be a fun mechanic. Also would incentivize you to capture more often. If you have like a prison full of the enemy army and... Oh fuck. Okay, the banister was just high enough. So we got Ritual Sword and Erdtree's Favor now, so I am still on the hunt for more good talismans, but I'm less needing of them, I guess. We've got some good ones. We don't really need more. This is more of a want now. He's following me at the moment, so let's get out the Kukris, and I don't really have a place to bait it without alerting it to my presence here, actually. Oh, that was fucking terrible. Okay, well, it just straight up didn't look, even though it hit the knife right beside its head. Okay, dude. Bail! Wow, my flasks are super weak, even though they're +8. That's not a lot of health I just got back. Though, to be fair, with Radon's Great Rune, the... How much health do I have? I have almost 60 big worth of health right now. The base figure you have at 60... The base health you have at 60 big is 1900. So I'm 4 HP off of that at 42 because of Radon's Great Rune, Erdtree Favor, and the Health Talisman. That's wild. Alright, getting some big Sombers here. Not super relevant because we're still missing a 6 to upgrade a Somber weapon with, but it's alright, I guess. So, you said there's no resistance stat. Does everyone have a magic stat then, or do strength characters just get shredded by magic? Round table checks after we get the stuff here. Unfortunately, I think I might have to go underground to get my last talisman pouch. Never mind. Here's the last talisman pouch. Alright. So we can go ahead and wear that. Sometimes you just gotta will things into existence. We're gonna not worry about the tree branch right now, and go ahead and head down to Round Table and pick up some items. If we have any foul feet, we can make some more gold pickled. Piercer, Fire Knight's Greatsword. Okay, that's a good Fire Faith option. Smithing 6s and a Rune Arc. Won't need any of those. We can probably just sell any Rune Arcs we get now. Because we're never going to replace Godric's Great Rune. Unless I run into the build for spinning Gravity Thrust Bleed build with Melania's Great Rune, there's 0% chance I'm using anything but Radons now. And the spinning Gravity Thrust Bleed build with Melania's Great Rune is dog shit for a Deathless run, because you're just hyper-armoring through every hit and praying to God that you live. So you're really just, you're banking on finding defensive talismans and tears to go along with the self-healing for Melania's Great Rune. It is not a consistent strategy that I'm like actively trying to use in a Deathless run. I suppose I should mark off Rolled, and I did not mark off the Pureblood. I thought I'd marked that off. We definitely have Pureblood Knight's Medal. Okay, let's take a look at the bridge, or the tree branch, whatever you want to call this. It is both a bridge and a route. Let's see what we're working with here. This is where we died last time. So I got blocked by an Abductor Virgin. Yay! This looks pretty tame, overall. Yeah, whatever you dropped, you can keep, I guess. The cum bug right there is a bit annoying. This is where I would really like to have a ranged attack. But I only have a... well, I could probably sleep it. Oh, it doesn't stay asleep. Wait. Wait. Does it? No. Dang, that's shitty. I don't have any kukris left either. Maybe these scraps will do damage. I know they do damage in, like, an actual build that they're good in. No, they're doing, like, 50 damage. They're doing dog shit. And they didn't knock it off either. I need the skeleton to not get in the way of the last one. Nice. Okay. That's dealt with. I have no FP left, though. I can Starlight Shard if I really need to, but I feel like the rest of this bridge is pretty free. I can even put on the Stealth Talisman and just go, like, sneak past them. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I need to fight anything else on this bridge. I can sneak past the rest. I'm invisible. Alright. What we got? What we got? Malekith? Oh, fuck. Alright, well. There's one of the bosses that can kill me. I don't think I need FP for it, though. So... let's just get to it. Let's just don't play dumb. jump that. That's not how that type works at all. Wow. Alright, dude. Okay. We have the Death and Death debuff now. Oh shit, oh shit. This way, that way. No, 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 not that way. Drink. Should have done that. He does that every time. Jump away and swipe. Oh, he did double swipe. Those jumpies are getting a little old fucking too. Okay. A little spooky, but not bad. Alright. Malekith there was pretty good. Didn't get a whole lot of use out of ritual swords. My blasts are so garbage, but it is what it is. Do I have enough equip load to wear this yet? No. Okay. I think once I get to 50 Vig, we'll get enough endurance to switch to the veteran's armor. And then we'll go all the way up to 60 after that, and then start pumping decks. Oh. Somber 6 is the Somber we were missing to go up to Somber 10 for a different weapon. Do I have a Somber weapon for decks that I care about? No, not really. Not at all, actually. I think the only dex weapon we would pick up that I might consider... Dragon Scale Blade is okay. But at this point, I feel like I would rather have something like Bolt of Grand Sax, like a ranged option. I don't actually need that grace, now that I think about it. Okay, we have Tibia. Oh, this is going to be a tough fight. Let me tell you. Okay. I love the stamina use Jones weapon. You literally just can just not stop attacking. It'll be fine.
Such shame they cannot bear. Thy partiness shall not be forgiven.
150k, let's go. Actually, don't know if I still had my foot buff from the previous one. So that was a pretty short time in between boss kills there. Just for how squishy tibias are. Hey, Meta. It'd be really cool if you just gave me Godric's Grey Rune right now. We could just
Allow me, you are
go to the end of the game and go to the DLC.
Husk, the only way become my purpose. So I'd like to the flame then and guide.
Well, too much to ask, I guess. But we are still just going straight to the end of the game. Like, we're not humoring going anywhere else.
Shall I let my share them with me? Your thoughts.
Alright, so we need... How much more for another level? 6k? We've definitely got that. So let's get one more endurance level, see if it's enough. If not, we'll just carry on without upgrading the armor, and then do it when we get the next one. Still have it. Alright. We're getting pretty close, though. It's definitely not too much more equip load that we'll need. Alright. I think that's what we're going to call it for tonight, though. It's already after 11, and I have to work tomorrow, so... We'll go ahead and be done. Made good progress tonight, though. And outside of that bug at Raya Lucaria, going strong. Going real strong. So, thank you everybody for joining me. I hope you enjoyed. I will see you guys tomorrow night. Again, Merry Christmas. Hope you have a wonderful holiday season. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Until then, as always, take care of yourselves. Stay beautiful. And don't do anything I wouldn't do. It's a short list. I'll see you guys tomorrow night. Until then.